Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UCW Breakdown. Commentary sounds a little mid, a little stale today, but we ain't gonna talk too much about it. Our Friday show, so let's not waste any time. Ladies and gentlemen, very short card for you all tonight, just because I didn't know how long I was gonna be able to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Joka taking on Ace Anderson. If Joka wins this match, then Ace Anderson will have to put up the Deathlock Championship next week on Breakdown. But if Ace Anderson can win this match, he will be facing Joka and Supreme Knight at UCW to the limit for the Breakdown World Championship. What's going on, Smokey? What is going on, brother? After that, ladies and gentlemen, we have Rose Daniels taking on Sonya G in her UCW debut. If Sonya can win this match, she will earn the opportunity to face for the Ironclad Championship next week on Breakdown. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, a match that was booked on Monday. We've got Radcore and Ogre taking on Nolan and Ethan Omega for the UCW Tag Team Extreme Championships. Radcore and Ogre also won the opportunity to face the Lucha Dragons of UCW at To The Limit for the World Tag Team Championship. So if they can win the belts tonight, hold on to them all the way to The Limit, they will become the first ever unified tag team champions. That being true for all of our champions here at the moment. Without wasting any time, ladies and gentlemen, let's get Joka versus Ace Anderson underway. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first, he is better known as the Devil of Professional Wrestling, the leader, the owner of TXW. This man is the Hardcore Prince. Joka making his way down to the ring. A lot of carnage in this man's wake. Multiple E-Feds have fallen to the darkness that this man brings. Holding that championship for over a month now and still counting. Your Breakdown World Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, Rad. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? You feeling any better after your nap? A death grip on that championship and a death grip on professional wrestling. That is correct, Hipsta. Looking down at the belt that man has held on to the longest out of anybody who has ever held it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is also a man that is widely feared around the UCW locker room. Headache is kicking your ass. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I am sorry to hear that. I got a tiny one, not a very bad one. This man, your second ever Deathlock champion. This man, scared, respected, and well honored around UCW. The leader of the Empire of Pain. Ace Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, your Deathlock champion. Both of these men with something on the line here tonight. Ace Anderson doing some recruiting in the UCW Discord earlier this week, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the foundation of the Empire of Pain. Him, Big Johnson, Sonya G, and the Archangel Azrael Black have all joined forces in the name of preserving the spirit of UCW, taking on Adam Thomas, Joka, Radcore, Dad Trainer, Supreme Knight, and John Styles. This is not just a war for the spirit of UCW, this is a war for the stability of UCW. To the quiet music. Oh, that's so much better. Ladies and gentlemen, Joka taking the fight to Ace Anderson very quickly in this match. Drops him down onto his back. He goes off the ropes, now catching him. Joka showing complete dominance early. Complete control in this match. There was question on whether or not the Breakdown World Championship meant more than the Deathlock Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to let you know, as the owner and the creator of both of them, the Breakdown World Championship was always meant to be the grandest prize in all of Breakdown, not the Deathlock Championship. It might be the hardest fought, it might be the hardest to earn, but it is not the pinnacle of Breakdown. Off the top rope, Anderson hits a huge move, takes out Joka. Doing a lot of damage to the leg with that one, catches him in the body, gets out of the way of the chop. Now Joka's got him by the back of the head. Here but working outside. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Try to drink as much water as possible, especially if you already got a headache. Only a count of one. Ace Anderson able to get out of that when he goes to the outside. Joka heads up to the top. Misses the double axe handle down onto the outside. Ace Anderson with the sledgehammer in hand. Hot pursuit on Joka. Catches him in the body. I am the pinnacle of UCW Breakdown. For now, yes, because you are the Breakdown World Champion. I will allow it. Ace Anderson catches Joka by the head. Huge move. Spills him down onto his shoulders. Doing a lot of damage to the back, the arms, and the shoulders. Welcome in, Jackfruit. Welcome in, brother. How is it going? Stomping down on his hand. Joka gets Ace Anderson back into the ring. Sledgehammer in hand now. Hot pursuit, trying to do as much damage as possible into the body of Ace Anderson. Going for the cover. Only a count of one. Ace Anderson with a lot more fight in him. Whoa, hello. Welcome in, Jelly. Maybe Ace, but I am the devil, and the devil always collects. That is fair. I'm good after almost doing all new LEs in my faction. Sweet. Sweet. I tried playing My Rise earlier. That was fun. I regretted my decision almost instantly. Big elbows to the body from Ace Anderson. Gets Joka out of the way. Catches him with a big knee. Sends him down onto the mat. The ref is in the way. How am I? I feel like dog trash, but I'm here. Thank you for asking, Jack. Ace Anderson in the corner. This is cool. New sub. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you. I try. Ace Anderson drops him down onto his shoulders. Slides underneath the ring. My right is all right this year. I can't believe how short it is. So I don't like the mutiny thing. I like everything after that is pretty okay, but like mutiny just kind of feels like Nexus done wrong. That's just my opinion, obviously. It's just getting through that part's always terrible. And I mean, there's also just the storytelling is so hit or miss. I don't know. The last couple of years have been quite disappointing. Only a count of one for Joka. Ace Anderson kicks out. Feel like you should take another day off, brother? Nah, I mean, I feel fine. That's why I did the three matches instead of the 4 that I announced. Because I woke up from my nap a little late, and I was just like, ooh, I feel a little brain dead. So I cut it back because I mean the main event needs to happen, and I need it chronologically to happen today. So that's why I did it. Once again, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, Jelly. Means the world, brother. Ace Anderson over the top rope. I know I don't sound very good. I know I definitely sound nasally on the microphone. It's another reason why I cut the match card, so that y'all don't have to deal with it all night. Joka sledgehammer back in hand. Ace Anderson in the corner. Eats the sledgehammer to the face. Up to the top rope. Anderson stands. Big drop kick lands. He gets him up to his feet. Catches him in the gut. Joka can't lift Ace Anderson quite yet. Reversal from Anderson. Tries to get him into the middle of the ring. Big kick to the body. Ace Anderson picks up Joka. Power bomb connects. He's going for another cover. 1, 2. Only 2. Joka kicks out once again. He's got him. Choke slam it. It connects. Cover in place. 1, 2. Only 2. Drew, thank you for the follow or the subscription on YouTube, my brother. I appreciate it. Sledgehammer across the ring, misses. Ace connects with a huge punch. He's going for the cover. The ref is smacking the hell out of Joka. He still gets the kick out at 2. We're not going to just let that slide, though. We're not going to act like he wasn't just getting assaulted by the referee. It's another HR call. You know how many of those I've made this week. Big kick connects from Joka, lays out Ace Anderson. Now he's the one looking for something big, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson gets a reversal. Clothesline takes down Joka. Now a double stomp to the chest. Now knees as well. Ace Anderson keeping the attack on the legs of Joka, trying to keep the devil of professional wrestling down. Kendo stick off the face. Takes it away from him. Across the body of Ace Anderson. Shatters it across the back. Joka stomps down on the body, walking over Ace Anderson. He goes up to the top rope. Big belly drop connects. Joka calling his shot from across the ring, talking shit to Ace Anderson. Huge cartwheel kick. Damage across the whole body of Anderson. Sledgehammer in hand, he lands another one of those massive rotating punches. Going for another cover. Only 2. Joka able to kick out once again. Ace Anderson taking aim, calling his shot. With a reversal. Joka misses the elbow. Big kick to the body. With a reversal. Flips him over his shoulders. Big knee to the face of Ace Anderson. Misses the sledgehammer drop. Anderson catches him with a kick to the body. Might have just saved himself, getting out of the way of that big kick from Joka. Sledgehammer down, gets out of the way. Big kick. He folds him up. Drops him down. Joka. Big move lands. He heads out to the outside. Y'all heard that voice crack that just tried to start happening, right? Joka, table in hand, slides it back into the ring. Helps him stand. Last laugh on the way. Down onto the table, metal bits exposed. Is that enough to keep Ace Anderson down? Only 2. Only 2. The Punisher still in this one. Big punches to the body. Ace Anderson keeping the pressure on. Welcome in, Tony. Welcome in, brother. How are you doing today? Sledgehammer attack. Ace Anderson letting it all out on Joka. He heads into the corner. Anderson with a clothesline across the back, takes down Joka. He heads back outside. Ate some Dubai chocolate and had an orgasm. Interesting. Interesting. I've never gotten the whole thing. Big choke slam on the way. Ace Anderson lays out Joka. Today, what's up with today, Tony? Pistachio for me. I don't like pistachio. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Anderson just pinned Joka. The Deathlock champion just earned an opportunity to make the match at To The Limit. A triple threat between him, Supreme Knight, and Joka. This does not bode well for one Ace Anderson, who has actively made a war announcement against the members of Unscripted Violence. Technically, I made it a war announcement against them. But anyway, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Daniels versus Sonya G. Like I said, Sonya will not have entrance music. So I gotta pick which song I want her to use. Making their way to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen. As I stated, she is co-owner, co-leader of the Crimson Syndicate, the founder of the Crimson Syndicate, to clarify positions and rankings. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the Breakdown Ironclad champion. She is the Women's World Champion on Overdrive. Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Daniels. Twisted in silence, now I won't pretend. You want a rose, I got roots in rage. One of the strongest, fiercest competitors in UCW Women's Wrestling. Counting up the accolades, stacking up the titles, ladies and gentlemen. When you taste this heat, Rose Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. Now her opponent in her UCW debut. This is one member, one part of the Empire of Pain. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Sonya G. Not much known about this lady right here other than the fact that Ace Anderson pretty much demanded she get a contract. Pretty much demanded it. Not much I can do in that situation. I might be the owner, the founder, the booker, the man who makes all the decisions and everything runs through, and it might actually be all up to me, but I had no option. There was none. Did I see your question? Yeah, I think the internet might have gone down whenever you asked it, so I can answer it again in just a second. Rose Daniels bouncing off the knee of Sonya G early on. Let me get unflustered real quick. Get the music playing the way it's supposed to. One step at a time. There we go. You're a professional. You got this. Ladies and gentlemen, or Leah, actually. I got you. So co-owner, co-leader, John Styles, Rose Daniels, 50-50. So you're both the leader. Rose Daniels would be the founder of the Crimson Syndicate, which would she's the first ever member of the Crimson Syndicate, so there's a little bit more sway there. But you would oh my God! Rose Daniels over the top rope takes down Sonya. Big knee to the face as well. Clothesline takes down Rose on the outside. She makes her way up to her feet, bounces the face of Sonya off of her knee. Rose may be slightly pissed today. I mean, aren't we all? Did something happen to Rose that I don't know about? Did I miss a promo somewhere? Up on her shoulders. Big elbows to the face of Sonya. She's got her by the back of the head. Bouncing her face off the turnbuckle. Big elbow as well. Keeping the elbows coming. Rose trying to stay in control. Throws her into the ropes. Big knee to the body. And a kick to the head to finish it off. The first cover attempt, only one. No, just showing this rookie that you're not going to get my title. I don't care what you may think. She would indeed be a rookie, because I have no idea if she's competed anywhere else. Would indeed be a rookie. Steel chair across the back. To Sonya. Rose Daniels taking out some pent-up frustration. Huge knee from across the ring. Steel chair across the body. Stepping down on her legs now. Kick misses. Big clothesline down on top of the chair. Gets her up above her head. Slams her down. The back of Rose Daniels catching the corner of that chair right there. Big elbow to the face connects. Off the middle rope, huge kick to the face. She goes up to the top. Misses the huge knee drop. Sonya gets out of the way. Rose gets back up to her feet. Big chop to the body. Another snap suplex from Rose Daniels. She heads up to the middle rope. Big knee to the chest. Going for the cover once again. Only a count of one. Sonya able to kick out. Slides the table back into the ring. Huge kicks. Huge kicks take out Sonya. Rose going for the cover. Only two. Table set up in the middle of the ring on the way. Rose looking to do some damage. The crowd chanting, "We want tables." Big kicks to the face. Rose now targeting the arms. Working on the hand and wrist of Sonya. Drops the knees down across her back. Gets her up to her feet. Into the corner she goes. Big elbow lands. Elbows from Rose Daniels. Big punches to the body from Sonya, trying to fight back in this one. She's got her by the back of the head. Works her into the corner. Big clothesline into the corner. Rose back up to her feet. Off the middle rope. Forearm connects. Going for another cover. Two. Only two once again. Rose Daniels sets up the table once again on the other side of the ring. Mounted punches to Sonya G. Up to the top rope. Big knee drop misses. Throws her into the table. Rose Daniels taking a look at the opportunity in front of her. Drops her opponent down through it. Sonya trying to stand. Rose taking a walk around the outside of the ring, not capitalizing on the opportunity she just got for herself. Sonya heads outside. Rose lights a fire under her own ass, heads onto the other side of the ring. Big neck breaker on the outside. Sonya's not done. She's got her head trapped up. Rose with a reversal. Big move on the outside from Rose Daniels. Lights the table on fire on the outside. Sonya with a reversal. Throws the champion into the steel steps. Once again, the reversal from Sonya. She's got her against the table. Barely saving herself. What's going on, PJ? All you missed was the first match. Ace Anderson defeated Joka and earned the opportunity to make the match at To The Limit a triple threat. Huge move on the way from Sonya G on the outside. Big suplex. Lays out Rose Daniels. Sonya, now that one, taking the opportunity to catch her breath. She's headed up to the top rope. Rose stands back up. Seems to have changed the plan of Sonya just a little bit. Big knee misses. Huge knees to the body. Sledgehammer in hand, Rose Daniels. Big move. Lays out Sonya. She's trying to get her back into the ring. That is obviously where this match will end, ladies and gentlemen. Stomping down on the back of the knees, Rose Daniels trying to keep the pressure on. Gets thrown onto the outside, right next to the apron. Rose once again has her by the back of the head, gets her back into the ring. She slides back through what the... Sonya appears behind her. Big forearm across the body, kick to the gut. Drops her down. Cover in place. Only two, Rose able to kick out. Slides underneath the ropes, goes underneath the ring. What's Sonya looking for? Kendo stick in hand. Misses the shot across the body, connects with the one across the face. Rose gets back up to her feet, bounces the face of Sonya off of her knee, going for a cover. Only two. Rose has not done enough to keep her down just yet. Rose plans to change that right now. Big kick to the body. She's got her. Rolls her over. Dumps her down onto her face. Will that be enough to end this match, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it will. Rose Daniels takes away the victory and the opportunity at the Ironclad Championship away from Miss Sonya G. Big defeat in her UCW debut. Obviously not what the Empire of Pain was looking for. Gentlemen, our main event of the evening. The thing that we are all here to see. Nolan and Ethan Omega will be putting the Breakdown Tag Team Extreme Championships on the line here tonight against one Radcore and Ogre. Creature feature. Radcore and Ogre also the men with the opportunity to face the Lucha Dragons of UCW for the Overdrive World Tag Team Championships at To The Limit. Making their way to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, they are your UCW Breakdown Tag Team Extreme Champions. They are two of the most dominant men we have seen in the tag team division of UCW to date. Taking out naysayers, taking out men who have won many matches before them, despite some slightly questionable tactics. Ethan and Nolan Omega are back and better than ever. Nolan Omega winning one of 2 singles competition matches on Overdrive to earn the opportunity to fight for a singles championship. Ethan Omega, one of the best stars on UCW Prime in the junior heavyweight division. But where these two dominant men dominate is tag team wrestling. And of course, this is a 2 out of 3 falls tag team death match. Making their way through gorilla position currently. They are 2 of the scariest men in all of professional wrestling. One of them, the father of what we call E-Feds, the founder of the things that this house is built on, Radcore. Right next to him, one of the most dominating, scary presences in all of HIW, the place that Radcore built, Ogre. They are Creature Feature, ladies and gentlemen. And will they be your future UCW Tag Team Extreme Champions? And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, your Tag Team Extreme Championships. We're not listening to the Overdrive theme right now. We're not doing that. No, that doesn't make any sense. Ethan and Nolan standing across from 2 men who have been never shy of dominating anybody in their way. Nolan misses the big move to Radcore very early on. Bouncing the back of Nolan Omega off the turnbuckles. Rolling neckbreaker from Ethan Omega takes down Ogre. Rad right there. Big punch to the face from Nolan. Drops him down onto his knee. Radcore working on Ethan Omega. Ogre working on Nolan. Slams him down. Throws him across the ring. Misses the big DDT. Nolan Omega trying. Not successful. A reversal from Ogre. Bounces his face off the top turnbuckle. Radcore working on Ethan Omega once again. Drops him down onto his back. Going for the cover. 2 very early on in this match. Janice across the face from Ogre, now across the back. A madman on a rampage, unleashed. Off the top rope, Nolan Omega catches Ogre, drops him down. Standing moonsault misses. Ogre able to get the knees up. Huge drop kick to the face, takes him down. Radcore back into the ring. Elbow drop across the back of Ethan Omega. Breaks up the pin on Ogre. Big kick to the body. Picks up Nolan Omega. Huge punches to the face, trying to fight back. Big kick to the body. Nolan Omega not able to pick up Radcore. Flips him over his back. Drops him down. Big punch misses. Radcore goes for a belly drop and it does not connect. Moonsault off the middle rope also does not connect from Nolan Omega. Radcore and Ethan Omega now going to war in the middle of the ring. Or not Radcore, Ogre. Radcore's going to war with Nolan Omega. Nolan drops him down with a big bulldog. Whole lot of damage. Gets him up, slams him down. by the back of the head. Big elbows to the body. Ogre fighting back against Nolan. Sounds good, Joker. Sounds good. Have fun, my brother. Big punch to the face. A couple more to the body. Radcore with a reversal. Slides underneath the ropes. Shatters the light bar across the face of Nolan Omega. Rad throws him into the turnbuckle. He's going up to the top rope. Ogre looking for something massive. Radcore heads inside. Janice in hand. Big punch from the top rope, misses from Ogre. Janice misses as well. Nolan takes down both members of the Creature Feature. Ethan makes his way to his feet. Big elbow drop. Nolan off the top rope. Hurricane Rana connects. Ethan gets Rad back into the ring. Heads through the ropes. Ogre locks up with Nolan Omega. Ethan going for the cover. Only a count of one. Somehow Ethan Omega picks up Radcore. Drops the knee down on him. Another cover attempt. Ogre with a reversal on the outside. Takes the legs out from underneath Nolan Omega. Radcore with a reversal. Oh damn, the stream never refreshed to be live for some reason. That's crazy. That's crazy. Throws him into the ropes. Big kick to the face. Drops it across his body. Radcore with a reversal. Throws him into the ropes. Nolan Omega catches him. Forearm across the back. Takes down Ogre as well. Ethan was waiting for him. He was not fast enough. Power bomb takes him down. Nolan Omega gets the breakup at 2. Radcore back into the ring. Ogre catches him. Then Rad catches him. Nolan getting out of the ring now. Ethan Omega stands. Big kick to the body from Ogre. Gets him up on his shoulders. Big punches. He gets a reversal. Nolan, attitude adjustment, takes down Radcore. Up to the top rope. Big frog splash lands. Ogre rolls out of the ring. Ethan Omega taking the barbed wire bat across the arms of Radcore. Throws it across the ring to the face. Ethan once again lifting him. Radcore with a reversal. Ethan waited way too long. Big drop kick lands. Ogre looking for something big against Nolan Omega. Ethan getting in the way. Radcore up to the top rope. Double axe handle on the way. Takes down Nolan. Breaks up the pin from Ethan. Going back underneath the ropes. Radcore's got steel steps in hand. Ogre with a big power bomb lays out Ethan Omega. He's got the head of Ogre trapped. Flips him over. Radcore catches him. Big kick to the body. Ethan Omega dazed and confused on the outside. Rad, huge move. Ethan Omega makes it back in, breaks up the pin at 1. Big punch to the face from Ogre. Ethan trying to fight back. Radcore pissed off at the reversal. Slams him down. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Only 2. Radcore not able to get the cover. Big elbow to the face. Ogre with one of his own. A reversal from Nolan. Runs into Ogre. Ogre takes him down with a clothesline. Ethan makes his way up to his feet. Nolan goes to the outside. Big kick to the leg. Radcore on top of Nolan on the outside. Ethan with a reversal. Big kick to the face. Nolan slams down Radcore. Once again, Ethan Omega double axe handle takes down Ogre. Ogre gets out of the way. Nolan on the outside, attitude adjustment connects. Gets Radcore back up to his feet. Ogre, huge sidewalk slam, takes down Ethan. Only a count of 1, Nolan able to break it up. Radcore back up to his feet. throws him into Ogre. Big Hurricane Rana lands. Ogre, forearm across the back of Nolan Omega. Bounces his face off the turnbuckle. Big elbow as well. Barbed wire bat to the face. Nolan misses the leg drop. Ethan going for a cover on Radcore. Ogre gets up to his feet. Rad kicks out at 2. Nolan going for a cover on Ogre. Once again, only 2. Creature feature refusing to go down. Barbed wire bat off the face of Radcore. Forearm across the back. Ethan gets the reversal. Big elbow from Rad. Gets him back into the ring. Ogre also gets thrown into the ring by Nolan Omega. Radcore makes his way over. Nolan gets out of the way, but Rad is much quicker. Gets him up on his shoulder. Throws him down into the corner. Ogre taking the attack to Ethan Omega. Rad follows Nolan to the outside, stomping down on the body. Claw down onto the shoulder. Nolan looks lost. Helpless on the outside. Radcore on the side of the apron, heads up to the top rope. Is he looking for it? Big knee drop onto the outside. Ogre takes down Ethan with a huge drop kick to the face. Nolan's not coming to his rescue this time. Only 2. Radcore catches Nolan, big punch to the face. He's got him by the back. Up on his shoulders. Drops him down. Going for the cover on Nolan now. 2. Only 2. Radcore throws the steel steps down, or Ogre throws the steel steps down on top of Ethan Omega. Neckbreaker lands. Ogre right there. Or not Ogre, Radcore right there. Sick brain is starting to show. Ethan Omega going for a submission on Radcore. Trying to lock him up with the choke. Big knees to the face. Ethan Omega just secured a fall for the Omegas, making Radcore tap. Nolan Omega. Big cutter lands off the middle rope. Baseball bat to the face of Radcore. Ogre going for the cover. Kicks out at 2. Both men kick out at 2. The Omegas switching target. Ethan heads to the outside. Nolan catches him. DDT on the inside. Trying to take down Ogre. Radcore makes his way up to his feet. Catches Ethan Omega. The light bar shatters across his face. Drops the DDT. Ethan Omega trying to take down Rad. Big elbow to the face. Nolan heads out to the outside. Big clothesline takes down Ogre. He's going up to the middle rope. Ethan's heading up to the top rope. Ogre up to his feet. Belly drop from Ethan Omega. Down onto Radcore. 1. Only 1. Radcore kicks out. Big knee to the body of Nolan Omega. Power bomb from Ogre. Big punch to the face. Drops him down onto his shoulders. Ogre rolls outside. Radcore taking the time to catch his breath on the inside of the ring. Makes his way up to his feet. Light bar shattered across the leg of Ethan Omega. Radcore, he's got Nolan up, flips him over, down onto the baseball bat. Going for the cover. Only 2 once again. Nolan Omega with a kick out. Barbed wire baseball bat. Radcore follows him onto the outside. Misses the move across the body. Big punch sends him into the barricade though. Drops his face down off the barricade. Ogre throwing Ethan Omega. Big elbows to the body from Ethan Omega, fighting off Ogre. Throws him into the steel steps. Ethan Omega fights back, gets caught by Radcore, throws him into Ogre. Baseball bat in hand, belly drop onto the outside. Ethan gets out of the way. Radcore catches him, big kick to the body. Drops Ethan Omega on the outside. Huge move. Nolan and Radcore seem to be trying to get to each other, can't figure it out. Nolan, big kick to the back of Ogre. Gets into the ring, Radcore trying to stop him. Gets caught by a big punch. Huge elbow. Nolan bounces the neck of Radcore off the middle rope. Ethan drops Ogre on the outside. Submission in place isn't enough. Ogre taps, but it doesn't count. It happened on the outside of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Nolan gets Radcore up to his feet. Big kick to the body. DDT lands. Switches his focus to Ogre. Not a good idea. Ogre with a reversal. Nolan with one of his own. Looking for something big to the big man on the outside. Gets him up on his shoulders. Attitude adjustment lands. Radcore back up to his feet. Catches Ethan. Big kick to the body. Spins him around. Drops him down on the outside. Radcore with a huge move. Janice across the outside takes down Nolan Omega. Ethan has Ogre up on his shoulders. Big knee to the face. Radcore catches him. Throws him into the ring. Goes back onto the ropes, heads through the ropes. Onto the inside. Now working on Ethan Omega. Nolan notices. Heads to the inside of the ring. Goes for the cover on Radcore. Rolling him around. A breakup from Ogre. Forearm across the back. Takes down Ethan with the clothesline. Kendo stick in hand. Takes it across the body of Ethan Omega. Nolan takes down Ogre. Radcore gets caught. No! Big knee to the face of Radcore. Ogre gets the reversal, flips Ethan over his shoulders. Power bomb to Ethan. Going for the cover. 3. Ethan Omega just fell. Securing one fall for Creature Feature. The next team to get a pinfall or submission will be the winner. Ethan up on the shoulders, or Radcore up on the shoulders with a reversal. Fighting back against Ethan Omega, big kick to the body. Radcore looking to spin him out. Ethan Omega trying to head onto the inside to save his brother. Rad going for the cover. 1, not even a 1 count. Ethan Omega able to break up the pin. Big kick to the face of Radcore, lays him out. He heads to the outside. Up to the top rope. Big belly drop misses. Radcore gets out of the way. Huge kick to the face, then an elbow to finish it off. Ogre and Radcore now looking like a pack of wolves hunting. Up to the top rope. He calls Ethan to his feet. Ogre focusing on Nolan. Double axe handle takes out Ethan. Ogre with another elbow drop to Nolan Omega. Double axe handle across the body. Kendo stick to the chest. Shatters it across the arm of Ethan Omega. Big kick. Catches Radcore. He gets Ogre as well. Throws him into the ring post. Kendo stick in hand. Across the arm of Ogre. Nolan Omega drop kick takes down Radcore. Ogre misses the attack to Ethan Omega. Not this one though. Throws him across the ringside. Ogre heads back in, trying to stop any assault on Radcore. Catches Nolan Omega. Big drop kick misses. Ethan Omega now in the grasp of Radcore in the middle of the ring. He's got him up. Drops him down off the top rope. He's going up to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, belly drop from Radcore to Ethan Omega. This will be the end. No, Nolan Omega gets the breakup. Up onto his shoulders, Ogre looking for something big on Ethan Omega. Will this be the end? Power bomb. Takes down Ethan Omega. Radcore with a baseball bat to Nolan, keeping him down. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Omega kicks out at 2. Radcore's got Nolan. Slams him down once again. Ethan on the outside. He's got Ogre up on his feet. Throwing him around. Radcore trying to get a better position with Nolan Omega. Light bar comes out from underneath the ring. Ethan Omega heads to the inside. Radcore slams Nolan Omega down. Ethan Omega trying to focus on his brother. Nolan Omega gets the kick out at 1. Big kicks to the body. Ogre's got Ethan. Slams him down once again. Nolan heads to the outside. Radcore trying to keep on pursuit. Ethan has him up on his shoulders. Big knee to the face. Radcore gets laid out. Will this be enough, ladies and gentlemen? 2, 3. The Omegas retain. Radcore was right there. He was right there. The Omegas will hold on to the Tag Team Extreme Championships for another week. Nolan and Ethan Omega fighting very hard to keep those belts in-house. Congratulations to those young men. Something tells me Radcore and Ogre are not done. Ace Anderson defeating Joka, winning the opportunity to make the match between Reverend Supreme Knight and Joka at To The Limit, a triple threat match for the Breakdown World Championship. Rose Daniels defeated Sonya G in Sonya G's UCW debut, stopping her from earning an opportunity at the Ironclad Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, Ethan and Nolan Omega took home the Tag Team Extreme Championships once again. Radcore and Ogre will go on to face the Lucha Dragons of UCW at To The Limit for the World Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, we had an incredible show. It was an absolute great turnout. I love you all. It was fun. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Let's find somebody to raid to.